Christian Kafton joins us now. He's live in San Francisco. And Christian, there's a shortage, like in many other industries, in the child care industry. Workers just not available as many kids and families heading back to school.
Yeah, it can be a real challenge trying to find after-school care for your child here in San Francisco and really around the Bay Area. And it could have broader implications on the economy if those parents have to stay home with their children instead of going back to work. As summer break winds down, families are preparing to go back to school. And for many, finding after-school care is an unexpected challenge.
It has been a struggle. We look up options, but I'm going to just stay with the kids and I will be taking them to other activities. We were hoping to get at the YMCA.
And it's not just a problem in San Francisco. Parents around the Bay Area, even across the country, say they're facing the exact same problem.
So I live in Salt Lake City, and it absolutely is a problem. My kids actually have the advantage of going to a private school, but even in a private school, they've really had to struggle with keeping numbers down and, trying to schedule aftercare in advance, and so it's really limited who can get in.
College students are critical.
Gina Fromer from the Children's Council, a child care advocacy group, says there's a widespread shortage of child care workers. For instance, she says in years past, the YMCA child care programs in San Francisco could accommodate 12,000 students. Now, she says that number is closer to just 4,000. There are several factors at play. Fewer college students have returned to school and are simply not available for part-time childcare work. And many full-time or career childcare workers cannot go back on the job yet.
We know that we don't have enough teachers, right? And some of them have had to go back into their own homes to watch their own kids because they cannot afford or they cannot find care for their own children.
She says childcare was already scarce before the pandemic. Now, she says it's even worse. What that means is there are parents who have to make the hard decision between going back to work or staying home to take care of children.
They can go out and get nannies and figure things out, but kids who can't afford to pay for nannies and specific programs are on a waiting list. And so what does that happen to the parent? They can't go back to work, they can't go to school, they can't support their families. This is really disruptive to families.
Wesley Bell runs Golden Gate Skateboarding as a summer and after-school camp and says parents should think outside the box to find programs like his. Even so, he says it's been tough for him to staff up for the school year.
It is kind of with things opening up. I have been losing staff, but I'm losing them back to working at schools or back to things that are reopening. So yeah, if you work with kids right now, it's kind of all hands on deck.
And the Children's Council is saying this is a problem that's impacting all communities, but is hitting Black, brown, and immigrant communities especially hard, and especially the women in those communities. Now, Childcare Council does have a tool on their website to help connect families with childcare providers. We have a link to that on our website, KTVU.com. Reporting live in San Francisco, Christian Kafton, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
All right, Christian, thank you.